So first, before we get into the update, I want to give you an update on the products we sent over to Turkey. We were able to donate 3,500 different products. We took them to Los Angeles, to the Turkish Airlines Center, where they are flying over for free, and they are in country now. So thanks for helping out. Feels good to be a part of that, all but a small part. Doing what we can, and we couldn't have done it without you. Now to the update. So you probably heard about on Friday these 4 Americans that crossed over from Brownsville, Texas into Matamoros, Mexico, and were immediately kidnapped. Matamoros has been a hotbed for crime. The city's about 500,000 people in population, and since 2006, it's been rife with organized crime, gangs, and just about everything you don't want happening in your hometown. Now, these people crossed over the border to buy medicine. They got in the middle of a gang fight, apprehended accidentally, and now nobody knows where they are. In fact, there's a $50,000 reward out for any information leading to their recovery. So the reason I'm bringing this up, Mexico is a popular travel destination for most people in the United States. Should we be going? Should we not? Well, here's what the State Department says, and here's some recommendations I'd like to make as well. 1, check the web, check the State Department, check for travel warnings. The reality is, if a place is hot and dangerous, it's going to be online and it's going to tell you not to go there. That's step 1. If you go there and don't listen to that, well, God bless you. If you do decide to go, here's what you should do. You should stay to well-lit, highly populated areas. Don't travel at night in poorly lit places. Stay out of your vehicles at night. Don't go anywhere where you could get trapped on a road and people can kidnap you with nobody around to see it. When it comes to carrying money, keep it in 2 places. Maybe some in your shoe, some in your pocket, some in your purse. Spread it out. If you get mugged, if somebody holds you up, you give them some of the money, not all the money. Also, make sure you've got some documents, copies of them, not the originals. Don't carry your original passport, but have a copy. It's easy to lose these things, it's easy to get them taken. And the best thing to do is have multiple sources of information when you need it. And lastly, don't be flashy. Don't wear that fancy watch, the new shoes. I know it's fun, but this time just keep it home. Blend in. You got some shiny stuff on, it's like moth to a flame for those types, and you don't want them around you. So I'm not sure if you've seen this, but recently a deepfake came out of President Biden. Now what he was actually talking about was tanks. What they changed it into was declaring that we were going to have a draft to help combat the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Now, I could tell it was fake because the guy was cohesive. He was making complete sentences. He wasn't jumping around, kidding aside. It was pretty good. You can still kind of tell it's fake. There's a bunch of these going around. There's Hillary Clinton saying the same stuff that Biden is saying in his speech. There's one of Bill Gates where he's saying the COVID-19 vaccine actually causes AIDS. And then there's one of the actress Emma Watson where she's reciting Adolf Hitler's manifesto, Mein Kampf. Now, it's pretty easy to find out if these are true or not. Get online, do some research, but here's where this scares me the most. You guys remember old video games, right? Like Pong, Frogger, Pac-Man. It was really, really rudimentary, right? And now we've got video games that look super lifelike. Well, the AI that we were looking at today is very much the Pong of what this is going to be. I am really, truly concerned for people not doing their research, getting completely bought into seeing a speech of our president saying something that he absolutely never said. So, like I just said, if you see stuff like this, don't jump to conclusions, don't hit the share button, do some research first. There's enough fact checkers out there on the internet that they will tell you if it's real or not. Do some research before you share misinformation. On to our animal segment. Got this video sent to me today of a moose attacking a snowmobiler. Now here's what's going on. You've got a female moose between 2 snowmobiles. There's the guy filming, and then there's the guy down the trail looking back. This moose goes back and forth, trying to decide what to do. Finally decides to target the snowmobiler we see in the back and charges the snowmobile. Now the guy at the last minute decides to get up on the snowmobile and look big, and then bails off before the moose just destroys the snowmobile, ruins the back end, bends the handlebars off. Kind of crazy. Now I know last week I said, hey, get big if you see a grizzly, act tall. Well, here's some things these guys did wrong in my opinion. 1, that moose felt trapped. You had 2 snowmobiles on both sides of her, not moving away, not acting scared, not trying to defuse the situation. They just stood there. When she turned to the one, it actually got bigger, which almost looks a little bit aggressive, right? Here's what they should have done. They should have just gone down the trail. At least one of them head away and give that moose an easy out. That moose doesn't want to fight, it's just trying to survive, but it was like a pack of wolves surrounding it, and it picked the smallest target and went after it. If this happens to you in the trail, do what you can to slowly move away, give them space. Deer, elk, nothing to worry about. Moose, they can be So that's my advice for you this week. I hope to see you again next week, and in between now and then, don't die.